Welcome to Amazing World Channel.
Donald Tusk has said Brussels is not working on a no-deal option, but indicated that it could be open to suggestions, if sufficient progress still hasn't been made by the end of the year. In response to the UK government's move to set out its plans for a no-deal option, the European Council President said the EU was hopeful it could move to the second stage of talks, which will allow negotiators to talk trade and transition before the critical end-of-year deadline. We hear from London that the UK government is preparing for a no deal open scenario. I would like to say very clearly that the EU is not working on such a scenario, Tusk said in a speech in Brussels. We are negotiating in good faith, and we still hope that the so-called sufficient progress will be possible by December. However, if it turns out that the talks continue at a slow pace, and that sufficient progress hasn't been reached, then together with our UK friends we will have to think about where we are heading. Until now, the bloc has remained resolute that sufficient progress has not yet been made, although there has been a softening of rhetoric on both sides since Theresa May's Florence speech. The EU's chief negotiator Michel Barnier backed up Tusk's optimism this afternoon, saying the team had been having constructive talks. However, in response to May's statement that the ball is now in the EU's court, he said Brexit is not a game. Many firms have warned that, if the deadlock is not broken before December, they will trigger the Brexit contingency plans, which could cause huge upheaval in the UK and Europe. Tusk used the same speech to describe the referendum result as negative, saying the campaign was full of false arguments and unacceptable generalizations. But it would have been a big mistake to interpret the negative result exclusively as a symptom of British exceptionalism and Euroscepticism, because all over Europe, even moderate voters were asking, is the European Union the answer to problems of instability and insecurity, or is it now standing in the way, he added.